Now I can say, go away. Oh, I command you to move today because of faith. I have a brand new day. The sun will shine, and I will be okay. That's what I told the storm. Peace. Okay, so what's on the agenda today? We have, if you have not seen my vlog from yesterday, we have eye doctor appointments today for me and my two older boys. And yeah, that's it. So that's us getting fresh air. My oldest son and my youngest son actually just came from outside because my youngest son, he saw his one of his coats and immediately proceeded to take off his little house shoes, put his other shoes on, his outside shoes, and put his coat on, had me help him zip up said coat once he determined that it was taking him too long to do it on his own. You hear him in the background adding sound effects. Yes. And so, yeah, we have eye doctor appointments. I'm getting ready to go over some logic content with my two older sons, and then and I'll be sipping my cold brew that I made. I make every day. That's my coffee intake, and so I'll be consuming that while we're doing that. And then I need to get myself together. So, you know, it's always something, never a dull moment. And yeah, I'll be in touch. Also, one tip, I know that elderberry has become quite trendy in recent years. Always making sure that my children are consuming their vitamins, their elderberry, and then smudging us down as we leave and upon our return home, because it's getting crazy in the streets again. So stay protected spiritually, stay protected with regard to your immune system. All right, I'll be in touch. Peace.
A few minutes later.
So let me tell you, I did not plan to not record for such a long spell. You could probably tell from my voice, I am recovering from some type of virus. You know, we know the numerous things that are going around out there in the streets, and I do try to remain in my own little personal bubble, and whenever I deviate from that, then inevitably I end up being a little under the weather. So here we are at the end of December, the end of 2024, according to the Gregorian calendar, and at the end of Vlogmas. So some things that I learned from Vlogmas, I will say, are that, one, I definitely want to continue vlogging along with my astrology content. I want to document my wellness journey. I ultimately want to document my fitness journey. So I will do that as well, because I know that there are others in the same boat as me who can relate. So I will definitely do that. So stay tuned for that in 2025. Sorry if the phone is wobbling a little bit. I'm holding it in front of me. That is the other thing. I'm going to get a selfie stick. And so that's not a reflection, but definitely something that I need when I don't use my tripods. Now, I will say
As far as plans for 2025, I have my personal plans. I always keep a lot um, near and dear to my heart. I just hold it close. But the things that I would like to publicly reflect on are really focusing on my journey, focusing on my purpose, focusing on my own personal growth in different areas, and I will be a more active participant in that growth and not just a planner or a seemingly innocent bystander in my own life's journey. But I affirm that I will be a more active participant with a lot more fervor than I've had in the past. So that's what I'll be working on in 2025, and also being prepared for whatever may come my way. Now, I wouldn't be Queen Elle astrologer if I did not add some astrology to the mix. So, what we have on December 30th, first we have the evening of December 30th, we have a new moon in Capricorn. New moons bring a time for setting intentions, fresh starts. It's the second new moon of the month of December, and that is not very common. So that's special in itself, but very timely with regard to us setting our intentions for not only the next lunar cycle, but the next calendar year if you follow the Gregorian calendar. So looking forward to setting intentions for not only the next month, but the next year. And also, with the new moon being in Capricorn, it's truly a time for tightening up. So, when we set those intentions with Capricorn being ruled by Saturn, it's imperative that we really set some structure to our intentions and don't just make plans, like I said, but actually set the stage to um, follow and see those plans through. In addition, on December 30th, we have a grand trine in the fire signs, which I love because it adds a bit of passion and intensifies the energy that's coming down from the universe. Now, with regard to this grand trine, we have Mercury in the mutable fire sign of Sagittarius. We have Vertex in the fixed fire sign of Leo. And we have Chiron in the cardinal fire sign of Aries. Chiron brings that wounded healer energy, that cathartic energy to us. And in the sign of Aries, it is very direct, it is very passionate, it's very heightened with regard to um, helping us. And I will say, since Chiron has been in retrograde, it's moving or stationing direct. Um, in retrograde, Chiron is telling us to help ourselves. When Chiron is in direct form, it's telling us to connect with the universe because the universe has all of the needs that we desire. Mercury being in the mutable sign of Sagittarius, it gives a bit of freeing energy to the way that we express ourselves. And this grand trine is heightening that energy with regard to us needing to affirm and stand firm in our beliefs and advocating for ourselves as well. Now we are approaching Mercury retrograde, so then there is the need to really be mindful of what we say and to read the room, because it's not just about the words that we speak, it's how we say them. It's the intensity that we bring to the words that we speak. We may be very passionate about what we have to say, but depending on who the audience is or the recipient, our words may fall on deaf ears. Our words may not be well received. There may be times where you need to stand firm in your I said what I said energy, but then there are other times where you really want and need to just really practice some tactfulness and use discernment before you communicate with others, orally, written, or otherwise. Then we have Vertex in the fixed sign of Leo. Vertex is the fated energy in our charts and in the universe, because we have our um, current present time vertex transit. So you look to your chart to see what house you have Leo in. What house starts at the 0 degree in the sign of Leo? And that is the house that embodies Leo energy. That is where you may see a fated event take place. Now, this fated event that's taking place on December 30th, it has to do with how you express yourself and with that Chiron energy, that healing energy. So look for the connectivity there between those houses, those fire signs that are aligned with those houses. So remember, the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So check your chart and look to see where you have alignment with those houses and what placements you may have that align with the transits that are taking place in those houses with Mercury, Vertex, and Chiron. So let me know if you have any questions and I'll be in touch.